Watch the way she do it. 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 Watch the way she do it.
What's up? Hey, welcome back to our channel. This is ETG, Ebony the Great. You can find me on Instagram at EBONIE, the Great, ONE. Not just the number one, but you got to spell it out, ONE. And we have...
It's Jazz.
It's Jazz.
And you can follow me at Queen_JazzJ. That's Queen_JAZ1Z and J. I know it's been a while, but we're back.
It's been a long time coming again. No, a change gon' not come. All right. I'm also salt. Like in a salt shaker. I'm the salt shaker.
Like a salt shaker.
Take it like a salt shaker. And we have Pepper.
And this is DCNDOLA. You can follow us at DCNDOLA. That's DCNDOLA. Make sure you like, you comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification bell and give it a ring-a-ding-ding.
Ring-a-ding-ding, ring-a-ding-ding.
So what we're going to do today, Ep?
Well, we're back with another reaction video. We decided to stick with Bill Burr since that's what you all are listening to, and we just love your comments, negative or positive. We love it all. That's how we learn. That's how we grow. And so we're back with another Bill Burr reaction. This time we're reacting to Black Friends, which we all know so well about, you know, clothes, which clearly know about that too. And Harlem, I went there once, back when I was in 8th grade.
I don't know how to Harlem take.
It's like this. Anyway, yeah, so we about to watch it in 3, 2, 1.
Actually, I got a couple friends of African persuasion, and I got to get rid of them, man. I got to admit to you. I'm finding I'm spending too much money on clothes hanging out with them. Because I gotta like fucking try to keep up with their wardrobe. It's like every time they go out, they got all brand new shit on. All brand new shit. So when I show up with my white version of brand new, which is, you know, I ironed the shit, right? I ironed it, right? It's new. They just start trashing me. I can't keep up with them, man. They got like fucking 58 pairs of sneakers. Ever notice that shit? Like every color fucking Timberland? And I don't give a shit what fucked up color their shirt is. They got a pair of shoes to match it and a hat. It's like a rule or something. They're the worst. Even when you wear some new shit, there's like some sort of rule that you gotta like space out the amount of time within which like that you wear it. 2 weeks. Because God forbid you wear the same shirt within a 10-day period, one of them's gonna notice. All of a sudden just look at you funny like, this motherfucker's got the same shit he had on last Tuesday. And then the whole car's like, oh, shit! Then everybody just starts making fun of your fucking clothes. First they do the math, like, what was that, 5 days ago? 5 days? This motherfucker got 5 shirts! He got 5 shirts! And they start breaking it down. Yo, his first shirt be saying Monday, next shirt be saying Tuesday. Yo, on the weekend, he ain't be wearing no shirt. I'll tell you, it's actually funny. You know what? That's actually how I judge black guys now. When I first came to the city, like, all black people scared me. No, I was like the typical white dude from, like, the suburbs, you know what I mean? Had no frame of reference, you know? So my only frame of reference with black people was, like, remember those early 90s gangster rap videos? Throw the fucking LA riots in there, man. It was fucking horrible PR. I'm watching the videos. Look, he's got a nice car, he's got all the women, and he's still fucking mad. These black dudes are never happy. But after 10 years of living in the city, this is how I narrow it down. Whether a black dude scares me or not. Black dudes with dirty sneakers scare the fucking shit out of me. No. I figured out in my head, because I know from hanging out with them, that's the last shit that they're gonna let go. The immediate shit that they have on. So I think, you know, if his sneakers are fucked up, that means his life is fucked up. Every time he leaves his building, the whole neighborhood, oh, shit! Everyone starts making fun of him. He's on the train in a bad mood. I kind of have this howdy-doody, kind of mug me kind of face. I'm not saying something's gonna happen, I'm just saying, I'm paying attention. So I've been seeing this girl recently, this black girl, right? She lives up in Harlem, you know, gone out like 3-4 times, you know. First time we hung out like the Village area in New York, you know, which is sort of like a racially mixed area. So shit was cool, you know what I mean? Second time we hung out was more like Midtown, you know. Then the third time, she called me at like 3:30 in the morning, and she wanted me to come up to her apartment, right? So it's 3:30 in the morning, she lives in Harlem, I look how I look, so it's a fucking situation. Yeah, because you know the deal, right? Basically, a white dude feels comfortable up to about like 98th, 99th Street, you know what I'm saying? The second the streets start getting into like triple digits, like 100, 101st Street, start getting like a little asthma, I'm like, ah, fuck, it's starting to get a little high up here. You feel that little tightness in your chest? Can you feel that? 106th Street, you're like leaning on shit like, dude, where'd all the cabs go? How come there's no taxis up here? Dude, what's a bodega? I don't know what that is. Let's get the fuck out of here. So I'm praying to God she's gonna tell me to take the subway, get off at like 105th Street, 103rd, you know, which is like the first stop in Harlem where I can still look over my shoulder and see like all the white people like disappearing over the horizon, you know? But she goes, no, man, you want to get on the Uptown 2-3 train, you want to get off at 125th Street. I'm like, God, fuck, 125th Street. Jesus Christ, that's like right in the middle of everything. I'm gonna be surrounded on all four sides. I can't fucking do this. So, at this point, I'm really trying to hide like the bitchy tone that's starting to creep into my voice, you know? And I'm trying to ask for really specific directions for when I get up there, because I want to know exactly where I'm going. So she starts naming the streets I have to go down, and every other street up there is named after like a black leader, you know? She's like, make a left on Adam Clayton, take a right on Frederick Douglass. I'm like, yeah, fuck Adam Clayton. Yo, dude, go on the internet, look up Adam Clayton. Did he kill a bunch of white people during the slave revolt? Dude, I ain't going up there till I know what Adam Clayton did. Fuck this shit. So at this point, I'm really having a battle with myself. Because I'm thinking I can't do this, right? I'm like, I can't do this, but my dick's going, no, come on, man, we can do this, all right? Just relax. Pull yourselves together and get on the goddamn train, right? So as always, I listen to my dick. Oh yeah, I get on the train. By the time I get up there, it's like 5 or 4 in the morning, right? I'm staying on like Malcolm X and like Danny Glover or some shit, right? I don't even know where the hell I'm at. When I see the street, I want to go up. I want to go up St. Nick. I can literally see her apartment building, but there's like 5 or 6 black dudes standing right on the corner, right where I want to walk by. So I'm like, fuck! I thought I was on like some reality show at that point, like some sort of like white guy survivor. It was ridiculous. So I'm thinking, I gotta walk right by these guys, right? You know what's funny? I think that they were actually more surprised to see me than I was scared, you know? And I was really, really scared, you know, but I'm also really, really white, you know? Like shockingly Caucasian. You know what I mean? Like if you're not ready for me, I can like surprise you. No, especially if you live up there. You've probably seen a white person for hours, possibly days. So when I show up, it's almost like magical. Like a leprechaun came out of nowhere, you know? Felt like I should have like a little pot of gold, like a rainbow behind me. Top of the morning to you like it. Kind of danced my way past them. But it's been going all right, you know? Once I get in her apartment, I'm fine, you know? I relax. Sit down, you know, watch a hip-hop countdown. Pretend like I know the groups, okay. You know what I mean? It's just getting there that's a fucking pain in the ass. But, you know, I don't get mad at it, because I figure, you know, black dudes got to go through the same shit, though, right? When you go out to the suburbs, go fuck a white girl. Right? Just that same awful feeling of just leaving your people behind, you know, just less and less of you as you're fucking driving out there. Probably start off lean and you're all fucking cool. 20 minutes in, you're driving like 10 and 2 the radio's off. Like, dude, I don't like this shit. I don't like this shit at all. There's too much grass. I don't see any rims. This is fucked up. None of the windows are tinted. I can clearly see white people in every car. This is fucked up. Listen, you guys were awesome. Thank you so much for coming out. God bless you.
That was interesting. Very funny though. And with the clothes, I can agree. I used to, when I was in college, I used to have a list. I had a 2-week window. And even if I wore the same shirt, I could not wear it with the same bottoms again. I do know when people wear things, I could tell when the last time you wore it. It was somebody I knew when I was in high school. I got it down to the T. She wore the same pants every Thursday. Every Thursday. 1 week she switched it up and had it on Friday. We recognize these things. I don't know why we have to be like this. But
I can swear to God, I can see her in something new almost every time I see her.
yeah. I switch it up so much. And then I can wear something, but you won't see it till like 6 months. If it's something that's like, bam, I got a whole bunch of compliments, it's like a 6-month window before I wear it again.
Instagram things.
Mm-hmm.
Some months before you put it back on.
Exactly, especially
and don't take no pictures in it.
Oh no! Because my orange dress I wore, I don't think I've worn it since.
Right.
I don't think I wore it since, but I have to, I gotta stretch it out.
I wore this. Then
I can't. You did, but see, it's been a long time.
Yeah.
It was like a month and a half. When did we go to Charlotte?
It was more than that. It was about
maybe
August.
August.
It was
We went in August.
Yeah, the first time we went was August.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Because it was the week after your birthday.
Oh yeah, well it surely was. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's been a long time. Anytime you get and even not, it's still a 2-week rule. I even have that rule with my shoes. I can wear my shoes. I have enough. I got enough shoes, especially during boot season. I got enough shoes to where I cannot wear them.
See, I'm not as coordinated as that.
I've always been different about how
I don't really remember what I had on last week, so it'd be hard.
I know everything.
It's hard for me to say, oh yeah. If I know I had like it's a special thing, I'm not aware. But if I had like some jeans on, I might not know. If I have to
you won't know. I wouldn't wear that for a minute. Even jeans, regular jeans. I wore jeans this week for Friday, and I have not worn them by about a month and a half. 2.
And then on top of that, the shoes thing for guys, that's true. If you keep your shoes dirty, most likely you don't care.
You
because
don't.
the appearance is what people see first.
Mm-hmm. And shoes is the main thing. I can tell how a man is by looking at your shoes. I can tell where you were around. If they're dirty, clearly you don't care about nothing else at all.
Like if you're going out to somewhere and you have dirty shoes, that's a problem.
If you're going anywhere, if you're going out the house, I don't think you need to be going and getting some trash and putting the trash outside in some dirty shoes. Or going to work. If you work, going to no store in no dirty shoes. My mama always told me, don't step out that house unless you are prepared. Anything could happen. You could be on the side of the road. There's gonna be several people passing you up on the side of the road. How you gonna look when they passing you up? So I can't wear a scarf going out. Like, nah, I gotta be all the way. So the man that I would be interested in is one that steps fresh out every day.
Yeah, I've got my husband to clean his shoes.
Because, unless you work at a construction site or a site where you're painting, whatever, where you know your shoes going to be messed up, you need to be dressed for success. Everywhere you go, you never know who you might meet.
Yeah, so that's true. And as far as the Harlem, we don't know too much about New York, so we can't really speak too much on that.
No.
But, just going to the different places. Like, for me, personally, I'm very light-skinned, so I hang out with mostly black friends, so I have most black neighborhoods. Mm-hmm. So when I go to those neighborhoods, most of the time, they're like, what is this white girl doing here? But I'm not really white. I'm actually mixed. But
yeah.
It doesn't make me feel uncomfortable. Because I know their cultures, and I act like them. I might not look all the way like them, but they don't treat me different. But if my mom, if my mom goes, like my mom is white, so she goes she dates mostly black men, so she goes to these black neighborhoods to find her men. I can only imagine how many looks she gets from women and men. From back in the day, especially when she had me. We lived in mostly black neighborhoods, and we would get looks all the time. Like, my dad's family even thought like my mom was light skinned, real light skinned.
Real light.
And my dad was like, "Oh no, she's white."
Yeah.
But other than that, we don't know too much about Harlem, so we ain't really.
No, the only thing we can talk about is how you feel if you're going into, well, for me personally, as the darker side of the world, going into a neighborhood. Now, granted, I'm a woman, so it's a little bit different for me, but it doesn't make me feel any different. When one of my cousins, she's black, she stays in the north part of Atlanta, and everybody knows in Atlanta, the north part is your Caucasian side. Yes. And I live in a side where there are a lot of wealthy black people. So I don't live in no hood or nothing. We live pretty good out where I'm at. But I do know that when I would drive over there, when I would be like this, I would turn my music down because I did not want to get pulled over. I would be quick to get her and go back to my side of town where I was comfortable. Whereas when she came to my side of the town, she was uncomfortable because it was like it was too black for her. Too, you know, what I love about my black people, we'll be out, we'll be barbecuing, we like the music, it's not always about violence. It's hardly ever the main thing that's going to happen, but just some people get tried and that's how it happens. So when people come in the neighborhood and they see music or they see, people outside barbecuing, they can look at it like, okay, well, something about to go down, No, something is not going to go down unless if somebody feels tried or whatever.
Yeah.
But, I have not dated outside of my race. I prefer the black man because it's just, so I've never had that where I would go and feel uncomfortable around a white family. I've never.
Well,
not even
I wouldn't say that. It's just a different race. Like my husband's family is Jamaican, and going around them, it was uncomfortable because I didn't know their culture, and they don't even consider themselves black, so I don't know what they are. So they're Caribbean, so they do things differently, so.
And I am truly African American. My dad is from Africa, and my mother is from Florida, and so I do not really identify with the African side. I used to work at a braid shop, and I felt so left out and so unaware. So I can see how uncomfortable that was, and then. My best friend growing up is Colombian Mexican. I used to go to her parties, and sometimes I didn't want to stay for sleepovers because I was like, I feel so outcasted.
Yeah, I can see that. But, everybody's welcome to everywhere. It's going to be uncomfortable for different things, different reasons. But at the end of the day, if you want to be like him and follow you over, you know what?
Okay, but I like that though. He went anyway.
He was
like, I don't care about none of that. I'm going anyway.
Yeah. He was too deep.
But
some men wouldn't do that.
No, they wouldn't.
How about you come to my place?
And that says a lot about the man too. You don't want a man that can't handle where you're at.
Right.
Who
you're around.
Who you're around. It lets you know that. But but this is another reaction video, another DCNDOLA episode. We got a couple more coming, or more after that.
Stay tuned.
Please stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
This is DCNDOLA. DCNDOLA. DCNDOLA.